Hey folks, it's Charlie Paralysis, and I'm doing a little bit of an update video as to what's been going on with me, what lies ahead for the future, what I'm hoping for, and we'll kind of go from there. So first things first, I did get my surgery done on Thursday, I almost want to say 28th, but I don't know if that's right. Yes, Thursday the 28th. I did have my surgery done. The doctor said that the surgery went very well. There weren't any complications from what he saw. The only thing that he did let my mom know and let me know was that originally on the inside of my ankle where it's broken, they were going to put 2 screws in. They only put 1 in because the bone is a little bit thinner than normal. And I kind of wonder if that deals with some of my prematurity issues. Because while my lungs were not fully developed, I kind of wonder if maybe my bones needed a little bit more, just a little bit more growth that would have been there by the 9-month period that just did not get there fully in the 6 months that I was there. So yeah. So as for right after the surgery, everything was great. My leg was numbed up. They injected me with 2 medications into either side of my thigh, one to paralyze a nerve on the outside of my leg, one to paralyze a nerve on the inside of my leg, and both of those nerves went straight down into my ankle, which originally before the surgery it felt like where my toes were. And the toes aren't really all that different from fingers, but it felt like right here I was getting crushed and they were going in this way. And then for the ankles, it felt like either side was getting pushed on, or just felt creaky and sore. And the shin with the shin guard on there, and just not really a lot of room to breathe either. It felt like someone was kind of squeezing my shin as well, and all of it really hurt, but you know, they did what they needed to do. So they paralyzed my leg. They gave me an epidural to give me numbness from my belly button down, which was great. So I couldn't really feel anything or anything else like that. And then they, instead of doing the mask with anesthesia inside of it, they went ahead and gave me anesthesia through an IV line, and they did that. So all things considered, it went really, really well, and I'm excited for the recovery ahead. Now, the paralysis medication that I mentioned earlier, not the epidural, it was the injections I got in my thighs. The thing is that medicine lasts for 14 hours. So I had my surgery done at 11:30, 12 o'clock, I estimate. And by about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning on Friday, that medicine wore off, and it felt like I was breaking my ankle all over again. And there really was nothing that anyone could do. I could take as many pain pills I've been prescribed as I wanted to. It was not doing anything to help. Not one bit. And that frustrated me the most, and it led me to be just angry all night long. I screamed into my pillow 4 times and just unbridled anger. I smashed my fist into the back of my futon. And no matter how I shifted or how I adjusted my leg, or no matter where I put ice on it, nothing helped. It was just persistent, constant, agonizing pain. And what felt worse is, and it comes on and off right now, is because I'm in a splint / cast, most of my shin is covered as well. So right smack dab in the middle of my shin, it feels like either the cast is like squeezing down on my shin, or it feels like someone stuck a big rock in the cast, and that plaster and skin and muscle and everything like that is like compressing it like a sandwich almost, and it's just smashing me right into the shin, and it hurts as all can be. But the point is I did not get any sleep. I was awake from like 4 o'clock p.m. when I woke up from the surgery to about 6-7 a.m. Friday morning. So even over 12 hours. I was about awake for maybe like 16 hours, and consider that I probably only slept for about 2 hours or so from the actual surgery. And I was awake before that as well, and having to get up at 6 something in the morning. I was probably pushing more, even close to 20 hours of being awake, and only about like 4 to 6 hours of sleep maybe. So Friday I just did nothing. I tried to get up and do things. I tried to work on like some paints that I was working on for NASCAR Racing 2003 season. I would go from being productive to just leaning back in my chair, and I would crash for about 2 hours just sleeping. I'd take my pain pill, I would lie back on my futon, I'd go to sleep. Friday was like a very, very not productive day for me, and it frustrates me a little bit, because I'm trying to find things to do while I'm recovering, but it's difficult when you can't really do everything that you used to. So there's that. And then today, at least, after I got like all my sleeping done yesterday, and I slept throughout the night last night, today I did take a couple of naps just to make up for the more lost sleep that I had and a little bit of pain. But I'm feeling much better. My voice is a little bit like kind of hoarse, because I did do a lot of screaming into the night and groans and grunts of frustration and anger and just so much negativity Friday morning. But with that being said, I do hope ahead to get some more things done. Now I got a follow-up appointment on Wednesday of this coming week, and it's gonna be interesting. So my hope is that I'll go ahead and cut the splint off. They'll do an x-ray, they'll see that everything's okay. They'll say, okay, listen, you can't put any weight on it, you can't walk on it, and that's something I'm okay with. I don't really have a problem with that. My biggest goal is like, if I can tell them or ask them, hey, can I drive a sim car? Can I at least put some ice on my ankle and go and do sim racing and everything like that? And if they say yes, that's going to be something that leaves me very, very happy. Because right now, I've unfortunately missed 2 events for the IndyCar Series. The NASCAR Shitposting Cup Series is going to be starting their league very, very soon. And I've signed up for that. There's a possibility of an F1 2017 league on Steam, and I want to race that because I love F1 2017. I love doing the NASCAR Heat stuff for all you guys. I've had a lot of fun with that. But in order to do all of that, like in terms of my comfort level, I like to use my wheel for it. And while I can use like hand controls and everything like that, it doesn't offer the same amount of precision that a gas and a brake does. You can just gently press on a brake, and you can just hammer down on a throttle. And the good news is, where I think will especially keep the pressure light on my right foot, is I've got the spring, I think, for my clutch pedal as my gas pedal, so it is as light as it can be. I can really push more down with like my heel and push my leg forward instead of like bending the ankle a lot. But if I can have the motion of moving my ankle like this, even if I can't move it like this, that's okay. Because when I'm racing, I generally don't, alternate or swivel my ankle or swivel my leg at all to do gassing or braking. It's just like kind of like a hand waving. That's my ankle making the move on the gas or brake with a little bit of knee, or a little bit more toe into it. So the problem is really right now is my ankle, my leg, and everything like that on my right foot is so like locked in together that I can't really move it. So it's just kind of the way it is. Beyond that, I do hope ahead to do some more videos, especially like NASCAR Thunder and so much more. But I do want to say this, just thank you all for your support, friends in general, and then also all you guys on YouTube. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it, and you guys have really kept me going forward in terms of getting this stuff done. I will talk about this a little bit before I go. I really don't have a lot of interest in catching the Dover race. I think we all kind of know who's going to get eliminated, and I kind of figure that Kyle Busch or Martin Truex Jr. is going to win the thing. So probably tomorrow during the race time, I'm probably just going to go forward and just do gaming videos and everything like that. I'm kind of considering doing some fun stuff with like Arkham City, Arkham Knight, or Arkham Asylum, or anything else like that. But I do hope to have some more videos ahead. Also, if you do see a random live stream ahead for YouTube, I am trying to find out what exactly is going on with OBS and NASCAR Heat 2 and kind of subsequently what's going on with OBS and F1 2017. Because for some reason I'm apparently losing massive amounts of frames per second in the video playback on YouTube, and I fear that if it gets any worse, it's just going to be a recorded series. So probably what that means, at least for NASCAR Heat, is if I cannot get the live streams fixed, I will probably do like 3 to 4 races, record those, and then I will post them. The only thing that bothers me about that is, to me at least, it seems like my recorded videos don't usually get as much traffic, and in turn, I can't interact with you guys right there and right then. But in order for me to do all the things I can and all the things I want to do for the YouTube channel, it may have to come down to it, as disappointing as it may be. I'll continue working around with OBS to see what exactly the issue is. Within OBS, like playing it there, it looks fine, but when I go to YouTube, it's like everything is stuttering, and that frustrates me a lot. So so with that being said, I hope everyone has a good evening. To those of you who watch this on Sunday morning, good morning to you, and I will see you guys again soon. Let me know what you think of the video here, and if you guys especially have any suggestions as to what you would like to see ahead for YouTube content, or any games I maybe should check out, let me know. If you have any suggestions on Steam, let me know. Anything else like that. As one final piece of announcement, I am actually kind of considering doing monetized videos in the future. I don't exactly know when, and I don't exactly know with what videos, but while I am laid up for a little while, I kind of want to see what monetization is like for one. And I know that it's difficult to get into YouTube as it is, but I kind of wonder if there's anything to be found in monetization ahead. And honestly, if there are videos that get claimed like cannot monetize due to reason, that really doesn't bother me a lot, but it's something I would at least like to try. So really, monetization right now is going to be an experimental thing, but it is something I'm interested in at least. So alright guys, so I'll see you later, and I'll talk to you soon. Like I said, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and if you have any suggestions, by all means let me know. I will see you guys later. Good night.